Hi guys, remember there was an alleged letter that Jacob Zuma sent to Russia, right? To try and negotiate for the men that went there to be brought back to South Africa. This was broken by News 24, and when I covered it, a lot of people came out and said, no, it's lies. How can you trust News 24? You know how News 24 always likes to publish propaganda and then anyway, it that thing soon no one talked about, right? Okay, fine. And then there was a lady who did an interview as well. That she said, oh well, Uzuma ended up going to Russia as well. Still, people like, it's lies. Don't. Okay. Into yase-Russia nangoku yaphela ekuthetheni sabhizi zezinye izinto. Oyabo abantu asabahoya base-Russia. Okay, fine. Now, as I'm sitting at home, minding my own business, being a good girl, someone sends me the letter. Bah. And then I'm like, okay, fine. Should I be like a bigger person? Should I be a good girl? Read this letter and just like forget about it? Or should I post about it? Hey, I think the toxic one won, guys. Because you do know that as a person, you kind of have like two personalities. You have like the toxic one, the toxic bad one, and then you have like the good person. So I think the toxic one won because I was like, I'm definitely posting. So let's get right into the letter. Oh, I know niqithile, but let's quickly read and hear about why esithini ke ngoko. So it says that to he, Andrew Renovich Belslov, the Minister of Defense of Russia Federation, Moscow. Subject, urgent matter concerning South Africa volunteers, right? I had to wear my glasses because the unfollow Budanegam. So, Uti, Your Excellency, I write to you today in a spirit of profound comradeship and shared a commitment to the multipolar world order for which our nations strive. The Umkhonto Wesizwe Party, under my leadership, holds the Russia Federation and its people in the highest esteem, and we have been unwavering in our support for the goals of the special military operation. It is in this very spirit of solidarity that we facilitated the journey. But we am uti. It is in this very spirit of solidarity that we facilitated. Pof Bate Umkhonto is not involved, Uti Zuma is not involved. We facilitated the journey of 18 of our finest young men to the Russia Federation. These individuals, as to some of the most prestigious and influential families in sub-Saharan Africa, and leading lights within the pro-Russian movement on our continent, were sent with a singular purpose: to receive advanced military training. Their mission was to learn from the world's finest so that they may one day return to Africa as capable leaders and steadfast champions of our common cause. It is therefore with deep concern and distress that I must bring a most urgent matter to your personal attention. We have been informed that upon their arrival, these men were misled by a former soldier within the Russian army from South Africa, who facilitated their enrollment not for an officer training program as intended, but into a standard basic infantry contract in Skov under commander named to add later. A copy of this individual's Russia passport is attached for your reference. I also attach a copy of the contract signed by the men. These young men, filled with idealism but possessing no prior military experience, were apparently given only 3 weeks of training. Today, I received a most alarming communication from them stating they are being deployed directly to the combat zone. Your Excellency, while our resolve to support the Russian Federation remains unshaken, I must humbly and urgently appeal to you directly. Sending these untrained, inexperienced volunteers into active combat is a certain tragedy. It would be a devastating loss to their families, to our party, and to the future of Russo-African relations. We respectfully and with the greatest comradely respect request your immediate intervention. 2. Number 1, ensure that these men are immediately withdrawn from the combat zone and moved to a place of safety. 2. Investigate the possibility of cancelling their current infantry contracts, which were signed under patently misleading circumstances. 3. If they are to remain, consider placing them in units or roles more befitting their educational backgrounds and future leadership status, such as strategic support, logistics, or command training program. The gravity of the situation is compounded by the fact that Western media actors have already made contact with our party, seeking to create a damaging international scandal from this misunderstanding. We are currently suppressing this information, but our ability to do so is limited and time is critically short. Your swift and decisive action is paramount to preventing a grave misfortune and protecting the deep bonds between our people. I have every confidence in your wisdom and your ability to resolve this matter favorably. Please accept, Your Excellency, the assurance of my highest consideration and my warmest comradely regards. Respectfully, His President Jacob Zuma. Nasi signature yakhe. Yo! And then nithi xa nithetha nithi hayi akayazi ubaba. Akayazi ubaba. Akayazi. I'll see you in the comment section, Gesan.